Hey guys, as you probably could tell from my voice, I am a little bit sick, just recovering from a cold. You know, I turned 37 and then 2 days later, my immune system decided to, take a vacation. I do have mint tea from Tim Hortons, Canadian. Ding! But it's from yesterday and it's cold and it was just sitting on my desk. Today I wanted to share something for anybody that is managing a community themselves, or if they have a community manager. I'm about to blow your mind here, but you need a schedule. For anybody that's like, no, I'm an entrepreneur, I want freedom, I don't want a schedule, I don't want to be tied down. Well, sorry, you need to plan out all the different moving parts that you're going to be taking care of when you're managing a community, because there's a lot of different things. There's enforcing guidelines, engaging, connecting, there's sharing content, organizing the live calls, maybe you're sharing the live calls, supporting the host or the owner of the group by going through the posts and finding things where they can jump in. There's a lot of stuff. Then, of course, like looking for ways to improve, collecting testimonials. There's a lot of shit that you need to be doing. And if you're just sort of haphazardly like, oh, I should collect testimonials, or, oh, I need to engage, or I need to hop into the group, you're not going to be dedicating a strategic amount of time for the different things that you need to be doing. So for example, if you spend 4 hours engaging, but 1 hour collecting testimonials, that might not be the best distribution of your time. Okay. So bottom line here is you need a schedule. And so it's actually really funny because right now I'm planning Christmas. So I'm going to Canada for Christmas, 2 weeks here, planned it out. Look at that, Christmas! Look at the Christmas trees. So I'm sort of mapping it out because, I have 2 weeks and you might be thinking, oh yeah, I'm just gonna wing it. I'm just gonna go and I'll meet up with people. Well, if you do that, you might realize that a certain friend or a family member isn't available at certain times and then you miss the time that they're available. So then you can't see them. And you close your eyes too hard and then your mascara rubs. What was I saying? Here's a metaphor, okay? Planning my Christmas. I have 2 weeks in Canada. Diana A might just go to Canada and not make any plans and just wing it. And by doing that, I might miss opportunities to meet with certain people because maybe they're only available at certain times, but we didn't plan it in advance. Option B is Diana B planning things in advance while still allowing for some flexibility and fun and magic to happen. And so that's what I've been doing. I'm just planning out, when certain dinners are, when events are, and then I know that there are certain people that I want to see and do things with, so I'm planning that in advance. And that's essentially what you need to do with a community. What I wanted to share with you, 4 things that you need to keep in mind when creating your schedule. So either you're running your community yourself or your community manager is doing this for you. By the way, this is not a free Facebook group that I'm talking about. I'm talking about paid membership. That's just a little disclaimer, little asterisk. I don't focus on free Facebook groups. This might apply to a free Facebook group, but I'm applying it to paid because honestly, don't even get me started on free Facebook groups. Number 1. First of all, we've kind of covered this. Number 1 is you need one, okay? Already kind of demonstrated this point, but you need to have a schedule. I would not recommend just winging it, okay? Because there's so many different things that you need to keep in mind. Number 2, this one is going off of number 1, you need to chunk your time, okay? So what you want to do is you want to sit down and you want to list out all the different responsibilities that you have. I kind of listed some of those before. Checking email, reviewing the community periodically to enforce guidelines, connecting members, posting content, creating content, stepping back and developing different engagement content. Anything that you need to be doing. You're going to list it all out. And you're going to then create different categories for your time. So essentially what you're going to do is you're going to think of your Google Calendar. I'm going to assume that you're using Google Calendar, if not, whatever calendar you're using. You're going to block out your time according to those different tasks. So you're literally going to switch things out as you move through the day. Let me check my notes. That's right. Number 3, once you've got all of your things chunked out and thinking about strategically how much time you should be dedicating to each one on a daily and weekly basis, then you're going to create basically your weekly and your daily schedules. A couple of tips to keep in mind with this. Do your creative work in the morning, okay? So don't go and engage in the community and check your emails first thing in the morning. You are just gonna use up all your energy, and then in the evening when you're supposed to be creative, or in the afternoon when you're supposed to be creative, you're gonna be like, I'm so tired, I'm just gonna scroll, I'm just gonna check out the community, because that's what community managers do. That's not everything. Come on, guys. Do the creative stuff later. Set time in your calendar later. And this is gonna be by creating a schedule for yourself. You're gonna be creating boundaries, okay? You're gonna be creating boundaries not only for other team members and your boss, you're also going to be setting boundaries for your members. So they're gonna know when are you showing up in the community. Minty moment. I'm sure that would be better warm. Right, create that schedule. And then here's the thing. What you're gonna do, you're gonna create it, you're gonna set it up, then you're gonna actually use it. That's number 4. You're gonna use it for a week. Okay? And the thing here, I've written down here, I said break it and fix it. So what do I mean by that? You're going to use the schedule, but what's going to happen is it's not going to work. Let's be real. You're going to create this ideal utopia schedule, and then you're going to realize, oh, well, I have different calls at different times, or people need me to be available at this certain time. So what you're going to do is you're going to take that utopia schedule and then you're going to fix it. You're going to shift things around, extend things, shorten things, and make it work. You're going to make it work for 3 different people. You're going to make it work for you. You're going to make it work for your team. Okay, team, your boss, and you're also going to make it work for your members. Okay, so those are the 3 things, like the 3 types of people that you need to be thinking about. Who is affected by this? It's you, it's your team and your boss, and your members. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to iterate on that, the schedule. And here's the thing: your schedule is going to basically be like training wheels. You're going to get into sort of a routine of using it, and it's going to train you to do certain things. So it's going to train you not to check your emails right in the morning. It's going to train you to not be in the community engaging all the time, because that's like a big assumption. A lot of people say, oh, I'm the community manager, I need to be in there engaging all the time. No, you don't. Okay, you need to be very strategic on how you're showing up and when you're showing up and what you're actually doing, because it's not really your job to be in there all the time. It's not the you show. It's a community of people connecting with each other, okay? And so why do you want to have a schedule? Why is it good to have a schedule? First of all, it ensures that everything is getting done. Let's just be real, okay? So it ensures that you are doing everything that needs to be done internally for your team, but also externally for the membership. Also for your sanity, okay? So what I find is, especially, so when I was a community manager, I was the community manager for Ramit Sethi's Accelerator Coaching membership. And what I realized is that your job is essentially never done. It's like a hamster wheel, right? It's always going. You always could be doing something. And so what you need to do is you need to have a schedule so that you have a boundary so that you can see that, okay, by the time I hit, say, 5 o'clock or whatever your time is, I've done everything that I need to do today. I can, like, peace out, clock out, stop, and step away from your computer, because if not, what's going to happen is it's going to be, like, 11:30 at night, and you're going to be like, I'm just going to do, like, one more thing. Yeah, just... No, don't do that. Okay, so having that schedule in place, it allows you to draw a line in the sand and say, okay, I'm done for the day, knowing with peace of mind that each day and at the end of the week, your schedule protects you and says, hey, if I follow my schedule, I've done everything that I need to do. So give yourself some peace of mind, give your boss some peace of mind, and just give everyone peace of mind and set a routine. Like, I know that as entrepreneurs and freelancers and contractors, sometimes it's like, yeah, I have freedom and I can do whatever I want all the time. But you know what? Let's just be real. Sometimes you just need a schedule. So that is what I would recommend if you are a community manager and you want to up your game and save your sanity. Create a schedule And if you are running a membership and you have a community manager, share this video with them so that they can create a schedule that works for them and also works for you. So you know that they are getting everything done that they need to do, but also taking care of themselves. Because let's be real, if they burn out, oh, that's not a good thing. So what about you? Do you have a schedule? Let me know in the comments. I would like to know, actually, I would love to see what your schedule is. So maybe like a before and after. That would be cool. If you're willing, like I don't know if you can even do that on YouTube. Can you share screenshots? I don't think you can. But I would love to see what your calendar looks like or even just what it sounds like before and after. And let me know if this has been helpful. All right, come on back next time for more video nuggets of gold on all things community for your paid memberships. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. Subscribe. Click in the comments. Let me know that you like it. What was that? It's a unicorn pen.